Hello, everybody. My name is Benny, and welcome to The Fool's Apprentice. Okay, I did a thing. I ended up buying a deck I never thought I would buy. It is Annette's fault for Project Refined Life. She did a hashtag from Cassandra called hashtag 5 Tarot Deck Challenge. And question number 5 was, what deck do you think everybody should own? And she was really compelling in recommending and really wanting everybody to own the Gentle Tarot. This is a deck I normally would not buy, but she was so sincere and compelling in why everybody should have this deck that it made me kind of question my decision of buying the deck or not. I had seen this deck for a while, for quite a while, probably since I started YouTube, but it just didn't feel like the right fit for me. It felt very, and it's just this very, for me, it had an enormous amount of female energy that was grounded, very grounded in earth, in just, it just felt very, very relatable, but it was just a lot of female energy for me. And so I was just like, no, I really need something that's probably a little bit more balanced. I already had a couple of decks that were very, very female based that had that energy, and I didn't really use them as much. I will say that I think the deck is very beautiful. I love the colors that are in there. But that was the reason why I was like, I'm not gonna buy it. So then I see Annette's video and I'm like, okay. So I'm listening to her and I'm thinking, well, I mean, why not? And then she mentioned that it was on sale. And I was like, okay, well, it's on sale. And actually, it's very reasonable. It's $28 for the deck, the linen edition. And I'm like, well, that's extremely reasonable for a deck. And so I was like, let me see. So then I went down the rabbit hole. Oh my God. I started seeing all these videos on the deck. You know, Katie Flowers, Lisa Papez, Don Michelle, Project Refined Life, and some more. And then I went back and I purposely looked at Annette's linen edition video, which I'll post below. And I was like, God, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And so I had even responded to Annette stating that I had been really, that she's really making me think about buying the deck. And then like 3 people responded, do it. And then she said that to give it a shot. And I was like, oh man. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. So I went to Mari's website and ordered the deck. And, because the book's on sale as well for $26, I'm like, I'll get the book too. I like getting the books. So I was like, okay, let's do that. So it's been sitting in my desk for like a week, maybe a week and a half. And so I went back, like literally, I just went and saw the videos and sat down and watched Annette's video again. And then I went to Madi in the Sky, her YouTube channel, and started watching a video of hers. And oh my gosh, her spirit was so moving to me. It was so moving as she's talking about her love for nature and the deck and the community. I literally had tears in my eyes. Like my eyes just welled up. And I was like, what is wrong with me? But the more she spoke, the more I found her endearing and kind and sweet. And I just could feel her essence in the room. And I think that's why I was so touched, because even through a screen, I could feel her genuineness, her gentleness. Hello, the Gentle Tarot. I was just so touched. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to support her on Patreon. So I went to Patreon and I joined her Patreon membership. And then Annette was talking about all these organizations that she had supported. And I was like, that's amazing. And then on her Patreon, all the things that she offers, her Patreon members, I thought, wow, that's pretty impressive. And you can tell she genuinely really enjoys doing it. And so I'm gonna give this deck an open, honest shot because of that experience with Mari on her YouTube channel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip the camera over. I'm not gonna really do like an in-depth walkthrough or anything. I'm just gonna respond. I've seen them. But I just want to go through the deck because I actually haven't gone through the deck myself or the guidebook, and I just want to see what it's going to feel like when I actually have it in hand in front of me. So let's flip the camera over, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay, so one of the things that Annette had talked about was how she gives back to, Earth and the community. And so I went onto her website, Mari's website, and from the beginning, she has been donating to all these organizations. In 2020, she donated over $3,000 to like the Ocean Foundation and Honor on Earth and One Tree Planted. In 2021, over $5,000 to Cook Intet Keeper. It's an Alaskan community-based nonprofit that combines science, advocacy, and education for habitat protection, which is amazing. Border Kindness, the National Indigenous Women's Resource Center, and more. In 2022, again, more than $5,000 to Border Kindness, Earth Justice. In 2023, more than $5,500. Again, to multiple places to include Each Step Home, Earth Justice. Relief Fund. I think that's amazing. And so, that just gives me a different perspective of this woman that I had just seen her deck of. She really lives by what she believes, and I'm so really touched by that. And then just watching her on video was absolutely amazing to me. So this is a cute little box, it's actually a cute little size. This is probably one of the smaller tarot decks that I have. Let's see if I can, me and boxes. Here we go with these darn boxes. I don't want to damage this box. Oh my God, don't do this to me, please. Don't do this to me. I have to do very gentle. Oh, yes. Okay, let's see this. Okay, cardstock. Oh, this feels really nice. Yeah. Easy. It's going to be easy to shuffle. Bounces right back. The backs are nice. Love the color palette already. So let's just go through this. Like I said, there have been so many flip throughs. I just want to see what this deck looks like and feels like for me. So I understand she always starts with the cups. I should have done a little bit more research to find out as to why. Maybe I'll find out and post it like above here somewhere or over here somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. But I do like the images. I love how the water's pouring into the faces. I didn't catch that the first few times I saw that. But very nice. I like these outlines. Very nice. This is a really, really good size. It's a good travel size, I think, as well. One I could spill water on and not be all freaking out. Oh, this is such a sweet card. I love it with the little rainbows. Beautiful. The Seed of Cups, the Root of Cups. Not like this one isn't my favorite, but I'm sure there's a reason why we got this fish. Hope it's a fish. I'm going to have to read the guidebook to find out what it is and why she chose it. Oh, very nice. I love this Harvest of Cups. I like, it feels like it could be a reflection. Oh, the Fool card. Very interesting. I'm going to want to read on this one. The Magician. I love, oh my God, I love all these colors. Now, I'm going to be very honest with y'all. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. One of the reasons that I did not want this deck is because, the artwork implies nudity and showing, the female sexual organs. Well, you can't really see them because they're inside, but the lower region. And even if it was male, I would probably have issues with that. And the thing is, I'm not a prude. I am far from being a prude. But for some reason, that just really bothers me a little bit. I don't know why. It's one of the reasons I think it's such a feminine deck. A reason why I didn't think I would really want to work with this deck. But people love this deck. I don't know. I think I'll end up using this Lover's card. The Chariot, very interesting depiction of the Chariot. This is a beautiful Strength card. I'm really looking forward to looking into the guidebook because when it comes to animals, I'm not very good at reading decks with animals on there. Some of them I get, some of them I don't. And then the sense of justice, I don't get this. I don't know if there's like a kind of a mixture of things that you would put in the ground that needs to be balanced for things to be able to grow the crops. These look like little tea bags of some sort. So maybe it's how you would replenish the earth so that things can grow and prosper. So, and there has to be a balance between whatever it is that you're fertilizing the ground with. I don't know. I'm just pulling whatever out. The Hanged One. This is a pretty card. Temperance. I thought this was so interesting. And it wasn't until I saw Annette talk about, having to have this burden of pulling this, whatever that is, and it is so heavy that it's creating press marks on the ground. But I do love the borders on this. I love that the borders are, I will say that I've seen it several walkthroughs. I think this is my favorite card. I think this is my favorite card. I think it's just beautiful. I love the colors. It's just a very friendly deck. I just love the tones of the colors. I like the variations of the colors. The Unseen. This is going to be very interesting to read. I'm going to put that aside. The Stones. And I love all these colors because when you do a spread, it's just going to be visually stimulating for me. I do like that she does have women of various body shapes, which I think is wonderful. There is diversity in that. I will say that I really do like the stone cards, mainly because of the colors in the stones. Like, this is another card that I really love a lot. I just like the outline of the hands. I just think it speaks volumes. It's just a very simple image, but it gives you the Six of Stones very, very clearly. I love these colors up here. It's just a really, really nice deck. Eight of Stones. When I first started, I would look at this card and be like, I don't get it. But today, almost a year and 9 months in, I see the message. I really do. Nine of Stones. The 10. I get this very Nirvana kind of feel with this card. Oh, I love that deer. Roots of stones. I wonder if all the roots are flowers. I wonder. I'll have to keep an eye out on that. I guess this is a bear or an otter, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to have to look. Harvest of stones. Thunder of lightnings. The sword suit. Oh, gosh. Okay. I love how unique this card is. It is super unique. I love the face in the background, the heart, being surrounded by the 3 stars. You can see the sadness in her eyes. You know, this, I love this image and the implication of intellect that affects the heart, the emotion behind it. Now, this is one thing that I think is really neat. I love this negative space that she creates with the line in the hand crossing over her belly. I just think that's beautiful because the brain fills it in. It's just really, really neat. Look at that. That is powerful. Very beautiful. Gosh, she's an amazing artist. Amazing artist. These all work so well together. And I love that she has rainbows throughout the whole deck. Ooh, that's a powerful image. And the animals look so friendly. 2 of Wands. I don't mean to go so fast, but, you know, there have been thousands, look at me. There have been many walkthroughs of this deck. It's interesting. I'm going to be interested to see how I work with this deck and what kind of impact it's going to have on my spiritual practice. This deck feels very spiritual. It makes you want to be really connected to Earth and the spirit that surrounds Earth. I think that's where I'm going to kind of focus a bit. She created one of these for winter, which I thought was kind of neat. That's on her website. You can actually buy. She doesn't frame those. She puts this in a real fancy mat, the winter one, and provides them to her Patreon. Very nice. I like the theme of this here. Okay. So then we got these cards. So we got a welcome to the deck. And here's for the guidebook. So if you don't want to get the large guidebook, you can get this one for free and print it. And you know what? I'm going to actually do these spreads. What is holding me back? What can lift me up? How do I support myself? Ooh, I like that. I love that. And then this one, extra love. The root of this situation, what to release, what to embrace, what power of mind to call in. Definitely going to use those. And then we have meanings for the cards, like a little a guidebook deck. And then this is what I was interested to see, the intention, the opening and intention and the closing intention. So let's see. Release, regeneration, and new beginnings. Going within and reaching into the silent depths. Identifying what no longer serves me. Some things may take many moons, but I can take a step now, take a breath now, and release. Shake off the dry scaling sin. Serpent shine, belly slithering on the earth. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. I release the tension from my abdomen. I release the tension from my root space. Today, I release the ideas that I have of myself which no longer serve me. I refuse to fill my body with worry or stress. I have dreams and goals, and the only thing stopping me is myself. I believe. I believe I can live the life I dream of. I invoke more time for what is important to me. I invite more time for meaningful expression. Each day, each moment is a gift. Every day I am reborn. One step at a time. I let go of one layer at a time. Today, I release the fear. I will follow my path with the same magnetic perfection of the little salmon. Oh, I love that. I love this. I refuse to fill my body with worry and stress. That's super nice. Oh, and then the close. I might actually incorporate these in my readings to ground me. But oh man, that's okay. So I want to look at the guidebook. I want to see the unseen. Let's look at the unseen. Now, we'll say this is a really good quality book. It has gilding that makes it shine. It fits. Oh, this is beautiful. And look at that. Oh my God. It has the colors on the outside. It has full colors in. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Wow. There's a lot of information in here. This is a little novel. Okay, let's see the unseen. Let's see, that's death. The unseen. Just see a little bit. Okay, let me pull this up so you could see a little bit. The unseen. I surrender myself to the infinite whole and remember the abundance of love all around my being. Wow. So, wow, that's a lot. Art symbolism. Oh, she has a little bit of what's going on here. Do we have art symbolism in all of them? Yes, we do. Oh, okay. I like that. And I love all these these little sentences. Now, what would you call those? Oh my God. Self-affirmations, maybe? Yeah, they feel like affirmations. Wow, okay. Let me flip the camera over and see what I gotta say. Okay, I'm back. So my plan is to use this deck for 2 to 3 weeks every day, see what comes up, see how it works with me, how I work with it. See, what I'm really interested in seeing is if this perception that I have of this female energy I battle with it. Like I kind of push and pull, seeing if it really shows up that way I think it's going to show up, but also to see if it does, how I work with it. Am I going to be open to it? Am I going to allow it to really come in and be a part of? Or am I going to kind of push and try to force, something else to happen without that energy being so prominent? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. So I'm going to do an update. I'd say about 2 to 3 weeks. The update may come maybe the week after I get done with it, because of course I have to do the video, write some notes out. I'm going to actually take notes as I work with the deck, just to kind of gauge my feel and also so I can recall what's going on with the deck. But Annette, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to working with this, and I'll give you all an update. And until next time, my name is Benny, and I am the Fool's Apprentice. Bye, guys.